Hello, single women of God. How's your day going today? My day is going great. I choose to make it go great. I choose not to allow whatever may, bother or try to come or whatever somebody said or whatever, the enemy try to put thoughts in my mind to determine whether I'm going to be happy or not. I choose to be happy in every situation. I choose to be happy because I was in, when I was in this relationship, I wasn't happy. And I know what it's like not being happy. And my goal on my podcast is to be a blessing and be a help. And like I've always said, write your goals down. What is the goal that you want? Don't try to make a goal years from now. One day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. Set a goal. I want to do this. This is a step I'm going to take for my healing, for my deliverance, for my happiness. Let me start this goal. Let me start this baby step. Because if you constantly are talking about yourself, down in yourself, your goal is going to be unhappiness. You're going to reach that goal and you're going to reach that goal fast because you are deciding to say things out of your mouth that are negative. And negative words, positive words, whatever words come out of your mouth, they have to perform just what you tell them to perform. You know, um, Tell your words, today is going to be a good day for me. I may have been hurt. I may have been in an abusive situation. I may have been in an abusive lifestyle. But I choose to be different. I made up my mind that I want to be different. And I'm walking towards that goal to be different, to be mindful of how I talk, what I say, even what I think. Because if you sit and think something negative long enough, it'll happen. Be determined to be the best you. Find you. Find your destiny. Find your reason. Find your um, determination of what you want out of life. Learn from what you have went through, what you have experienced, the tears you have shed, the sad days, the down days, the miserable days. Learn from those. Sit and write that down. This is how I am feeling today. This is how I'm going to feel. This is what I'm thinking today. This is what I'm going to think. I want to be positive in everything, I do, my thoughts. Even when I'm out and about and I see somebody, you know, I want to give them a smile, say hello, how are you doing? Have a blessed day, be blessed. And my day may be going all out of the way. My day may be a hectic day, a day where I'm trying to figure out what in the world? But I don't want to take what I'm going through at that moment and make somebody else feel, try to get off of me, so I'm going to hurt somebody else. That doesn't solve anything. You may say something negative about somebody, but are you happy? No, no, you're not. When I decided to do this podcast, and I thank my daughter, my youngest daughter, that she has, helped me, encouraged me, pushed me, had my room set up as my office now. She, blessed me with, different things for my podcast. She helped me start my YouTube channel. And I thank God for that. I don't want to just, sit around and do nothing. I want to be able to be a blessing, be a help, be an encouragement. If I had, if somebody is on my messenger and they message me something, I want to speak life. I want to speak life into them. If they're saying that they're going through something or they're feeling down, I want to speak life. I want to speak joy and peace into their life. So I listen. And did I speak or I type to say something encouraging to help that person, that young lady that's on the other end of this here message, that message me and say, I don't know what to do. I feel that if I do this, this individual will stop talking to me. If I don't do this, I don't know, what I should say, what I should do. What do you think I should do? I try not, and I make it an effort not to tell them, well, you need to do this and you need to stop. I make an effort to say, look, pray and ask the Lord to help you through this situation. Because I know what you're going through. Because I've been there. Usually when someone's, is texting me or messaging me and they're talking about what they're going through, I've been there. I know what it feels like to be walked on, be used as a mat, a welcome mat. I know what it feels like when the only thing you're good for is to help this individual do what they want and how they want it done. I've been there. I've been down that road where I would do what somebody asked me to do for them to help them. But deep down inside, I know I didn't want to do it. But I did it anyway because I didn't like confrontation. I didn't like them being unhappy. Regardless if I wasn't happy, I didn't want the other individual to be unhappy. So I did what they wanted to keep them happy. And that's how abuse is. You know, I had such a fear of hurting, watching, destroying my life to get somebody else to be happy. And when I was in the abusive lifestyle, I wanted so bad to speak up, but yet I was so afraid to. I wanted so bad to run, but yet I was so afraid to. I wanted so bad to ask, why? What's going on? But I was too afraid to. I wanted to just escape and say, enough's enough. Too much is just too much. And I refuse to allow you to keep doing this in my life. But I wasn't there yet, so I couldn't say that. Whatever he wanted, like I said, I gave it to him. And then he took it. I could never say no. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't. As much as I wanted to tell him off, cuss him out, fight back, too afraid to do that. Because I knew the consequences of the not allowing him to do what he wanted to. I knew it would be worse. I knew if he was sexually abusing me, and if I told him to stop, it would have gotten worse. Oh, yes. it would have gotten worse. He would have made sure that I would never say those words again. I know that, sometimes you say, well, you went from this point to that point. But sometimes when things come in my mind, I want to say them to get it out, to help and for you to understand my reasoning, my life, my feelings, me, me. And I understand fear. I walked it, I talked it, I lived it. It was, like when you get up in the morning, you refresh yourself. Excuse me. You wash up, take a shower, take a bath, put on new clothes. Well, I always put on the clothing of fear. I wore it daily. Fear and afraid. Fear, very fearful of how I would look. Very afraid of if I didn't. You know, if I looked wrong, I got slapped. You know, if I didn't look at him, I got hit. If I looked too long, I got hit. So I didn't know, it was, it's like you have a puzzle and you're looking for that missing part of that puzzle. And then when you find part of this puzzle, it's not the right part. No matter how you try to make it fit, it's just not going to fit. No matter what I did, what I said, I can absolutely get up saying, I love you, have a good day, enjoy work. Oh, you want me to enjoy work because you got something up your sleeve. What you going to do? So I got to the point where I didn't say anything. I was look at it, and wave. When abuse is not only being hit. Abuse is words, looks, being ignored, laughing at. When he would abuse me, sexually so, and I would be crying, he would be laughing. Tell me to get up, call me nasty, go wash up, you're nasty. And then some days it was good days. The good days I cherished. And it seemed like most the worst time of me being abused when he had been drinking. He didn't necessarily have to be drunk, just drinking, period. I hated my life, but I didn't know how to get out of my life. I disliked me because I kept blaming me. You should have. You should have did this. If I didn't season the food right, he was upset. If I didn't get the clothes washed on time, he was upset. If I said, I want to go visit somebody, he got upset. Living in an abusive lifestyle relationship is tiring. You get tired, but you're too afraid to leave. So you don't let no one know because there's, if you talk to, I didn't let no one know because I could just hear, well, why don't you leave? You're stupid staying in it. So I didn't want to hear those words. So I kept it to myself, kept a fake smile on my face. So healing is a process. Healing is what you need when you get out of the abuse. And that's what I'm here for, to help you, encourage you, to listen, to understand, to let you know there's an escape route. There is an escape route, and you can make it. You can get out. Lift yourself up once you get out of that relationship. Encourage yourself. Tell yourself you are somebody. You may have went through this here relationship and got abused, got talked about, got misused, but be determined to be a different young lady, and you can. There's nothing that you can't do once you put your mind to it. Leaving an abusive relationship, once your mind is made up, you start thinking about how I'm going to do this. And believe me, fear is going to come knocking at your door. Once you say, I'm leaving, fear is going to come in the form of, but he going to get you. He going to get you. You going to come back. And you do, because I've been there, done that. I know. So single women, let's lift one another up. Don't tear one another down. Let's be someone to encourage somebody. And remember, trust the progress that you're making. Trust the process. Trust the healing. Trust God because He loves you and He knows you could do it. Trust Him. And remember, God loves you and so do I. Have an awesome day. You're a special young lady. You're going far. You have a destiny and you're going to reach it. You're going to get there. You're going to be a help to another single woman. Be encouraged. Don't stop. Keep going forward. You have another single woman waiting on you. Be blessed.